Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, me and Mia. She's actually asleep right now, so
super sleepy girl.
This video is actually going to be some advice. Some people had asked me a few questions or whatever, so I'm just going to answer them like in a general kind of thing. I do know, since this isn't going to take long, some people had just asked me where do I get Mia's bows from. There's something called the bow box on Facebook. That's where I found it, but I think it's like thebowbox.com, or just Google it. It's $20 a month and they send you like a lot of cute bows. And I also buy from this account called Stitch Boutique on Etsy. She has another one, but I couldn't find it. But it's like self-tie bows, but they like sew it together, and like you can also get them with like designs, or like this is flowers. This is the one in the picture that everybody was asking about. I'll also put their Instagram in the description, but it's Stitch Boutique, and they're not that expensive, but they can get pricey if you're like me and you don't have self-control. But they do, like, go follow them on Instagram, and they do like coupon codes and stuff, so definitely hit them up. But anyway, people had asked me for like advice, like of being a new mom, because I also see a lot of people are like currently having their babies, or like just had a baby or something, and might want like some insight. I do know for sure there's nothing I can say specifically that's going to make you like understand what it is like to be a new mom until you yourself are like a mom. I think the best advice I can give to a new mom is like, don't let people like step over you. Even if you're young, which is like the biggest problem, which is the people that ask me, they're young moms. Like, if you're a young mom and you're getting like help from, let's say, your mom or whoever is helping you out raise your baby, because obviously you're a young mom and you don't really know as much, just don't let them feel like because they're helping you that they can have like the final say of what goes on with your baby. Because I see that happen a lot. Like, your family steps in to help you out, and then like they decide to be like, oh well, I helped you do that, so it's what I say, or they listen to me more because I know what I'm doing or something. You know, like, don't let people say that mess to you. It's your baby. Like, you had the baby, you carried the baby, you went through all that pain, because boys are painful. And even like now, I'm not a young mom. Like, I'm 21 years old. I guess that's young, like, in society, but I'm not a young mom. And like, there's certain people in my life that feel the need to like constantly tell me things like that I should be doing or whatever, and I just never listen, because honestly I'm gonna raise my baby like the way I want to raise her. And like, if you're not on board with what I'm doing, then I don't really care. Like, we're on two different ships, obviously, you know what I mean? And that's exactly how you should feel. Like, you should not care what people say to you about like how you should raise your baby, because they're not there with you like through the grunt work. The people that always say that stuff is like the family members that are like taking care of them like while you're trying to be on your grind, you know, like work or school. So don't let people make you feel bad about going back to work or finishing up your degree. And I will say, like, the best advice I can give you is like, if you're in school, or like you were thinking about school before you had a baby, or like I said, you're already in school, like, just please finish. Like, not even for the people that are telling you like, oh, now you're not going to finish school, you know, and you're trying to prove them wrong. Like, no, you need to finish for yourself. Like, that's going to feel so good. If you're determined to do something, you're going to do it regardless of what's standing in your way. Like, obstacles are the things that are going to make you somebody. That makes no sense. Obstacles are the things that are going to make you a better person. I feel like that makes sense. But anyway, the best advice I can just give is that, like, you just have to do your own thing. Like, each parent, each baby, each family, each household is gonna be different. So you just need to do like what works for you, and what works for you might not work for the next person, but don't worry about them, you know, and they shouldn't be worried about you. If people are more worried about you and they're like parents themselves, then that's their problem, because they really need to focus their energy on their own like child. And if people are more worried about you and they don't have kids at all, they're just feeling like they just want to see you fail. So you just need to worry about yourself and then overcome those people, and those are the people that are going to be in your face later. I think the best lesson somebody told me when I was like crying about how I was behind in school a semester is like, you're on your own timeline. That's what they told me. They're like, you're on your own timeline, and no matter like what you're doing, you're probably like ahead of someone else, or you're probably behind someone else, but it doesn't matter because it's like your own timeline. Like, just worry about yourself. That's just what I'm getting at. Just worry about yourself, because nobody else is gonna be there with you anyway. Sorry. But what I was saying was, nobody else is gonna be there with you like when you cross the finish line. Like, obviously the people that are in your life like currently, or like if you're married or whatever, they're gonna be there with you, but nobody that was there through like your struggles or whatever, they're not gonna be there. So you can't even like keep those people in your mind, because they're not gonna be where you're going. And like if they are, those are the kind of like friends you want to keep in your life forever. But otherwise, like, just worry about you, because people that are like trying to bring you down are the people that are going nowhere, you know? Like, it's always the people that have nothing going for themselves that have the most to say, because they just don't want to see you doing better than them. Especially if you're like a mom under the age of 20, like 30, I feel like is the age people want you to be a mom. Like, if you're a mom under that age, that's when people like have the most to say, because they just know that they're better than you, because, oh, I didn't have my kid till I was like this age or whatever. Like, so good for you. You know, like, I'm gonna have a kid and I'm still gonna accomplish my goals, and I might even have more stuff done by your age than you did, and then you're gonna feel some kind of way, because people always want to be there for you until you're doing better than them. Keep that in mind. She's like, what is going on? Hi, Mama. Hey, Mama. What are you doing, Mama? Say hi, guys. Look. Say hi, guys. She don't be trying to mess with y'all, and she just woke up. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna be the end of my video. I hope it really just opens your eyes to the people that asked me, at least. And if not, you know. But anyway, just like or subscribe or share our YouTube channel so we can get some more people, and you can always comment anything you want us to talk about. Sorry, Mia was asleep during this one, but yeah. She's so cute though. Look at this cute little PJ she's wearing. She has clouds on her knees. And it says, I woke up this cute. Okay, she's trying to sit down. Look, Mama. Say hi. Say hi, Mama. Oh, just speed up a little. Say hi, Mama. Okay, say bye, YouTube. Say bye-bye.